Hey folks, welcome back to Satisfactory. So last time we got started on coal power and managed to get 2 plants up and running, giving us 1,200 megawatts of power, which is a very nice number. And I noticed that, first of all, we do want to continue building more coal power. There's 2 more patches down there. But I'd like to get to blueprints before we do, because I would like very much to be able to blueprint a chunk of these and then be able to build them quite easily and quickly and just have to wire up some connections and whatnot. So we're going to leave that for a little bit later. We're going to try to unlock blueprints before we finish the remaining 2 power plants. 1,200 megawatts of power is enough to run this and a lot more for now. However, we also noticed that we had unlocked the research chain for quartz, and part of that is the blade runners, which is a very handy utility item, a piece of equipment that lets us run faster and jump higher. Now, if we take a look at the research line here, for quartz, in order to get to the blade runners, we're going to need silica. And in order to get to silica, we're going to need some quartz to do the research. So I think we're going to head down into the desert canyons because I checked one of the interactive maps, and there's a couple of impure nodes down there that we can mine for just a little bit of quartz and get it up here and turn it into some automation for ourselves. Now, let's see. What do I want to do here? I think I want to manage my inventory, get set up a little bit, and then head down and look for what we're doing. So let's see. I don't need the alien protein. I don't need the mycelia. What is this? I don't need the stinger remains. I can actually turn that into protein. I need the power shards and the copper and everything else. All right. Let's build some protein real quick. We'll throw that in here. This is starting to get pretty full, but that's okay. And then let's consider what we actually need from our things here. No, welcome back to the channel. Blade Runners do not need Caterium. They need quartz. You need silica. All right. So let's put away all of this and just grab maybe 2 sets, 2 stacks. Let's grab all the rotors we could need. Probably 1 stack is fine. For cabling, 2 stacks should be good. For wire, 1 stack should be fine. What do we have over here? Concrete? Yeah, we've got plenty of concrete. We don't need any more of that. Probably need some metal plates. How many of these do we have? 100? All right, let's get 1 stack in here. All right, 3 stacks of metal plates. We've got a stack of screws. Rods we can top off. The 2 stacks. What do we got in here? We always need more of these, the reinforced metal. Let's grab 1 more stack of these. And then we have 50 modular frames. We don't need any more of those, and this is empty. Okay, we're good to go here. So we need to get down into the desert canyons, and we need to find our way over to the quartz that's down there. We also need to find a couple more slugs. So I'm going to head down to the canyons, and then we're going to start looking for slugs first. Once we have the slugs we need, we'll go to the impure nodes. Now, they might have changed since we're at a new... That doesn't... I never know how to get onto those. They might have changed the layouts for 1.0 from what the interactive map said. There should be some quartz down here that we can farm. So let's get down to the canyon floor, and we'll start searching for... How are you meant to get onto the damn ladder? I never understood that. Also... See, it doesn't let you get on. It's very weird. All right, so since we're down here, let's start by looking for metal slugs. Or power slugs. All right, we're already looking for them. So let's just kind of run around for a bit and see if we can find one. All right, there's already one in this direction. In fact, I can see it right over there. So if I can get my way up to that, that's 1. That's a blue. That'll turn into 1 power shard. right? So we can go get that. Now, actually, I think there's a way to mark it on my map, but I guess I don't need it right now. We can see where it is. I do think we're probably going to need to ladder up. Oh, hold on, what is that? This is quartz, but it's not a node, right? It's just raw quartz. Okay, I don't need that right now. The slug was up there somewhere. Let's get as high as we can before we start building. Looks like we might be able to get almost all the way up. Oh yeah, we can get straight to it. Perfect. Don't need to build anything. Have you seen any SAM or snagged any sloops? No, I have not found any of that yet. Okay, we've got another one here, possibly up top. Seems like it's either inside this, if there's a cave, or it's up top. Let's take a look. Yeah, it seems like it's probably up there. Is there a way that I can get up there or not? Doesn't really seem like it very much. Yeah, I think I am going to have to build my way up to the top of that somehow. It's not a great way to get up here. Well, there's this over here. We could maybe make this jump. Yeah, and then kind of climb our way up here, maybe? Nah, it's tough to do in the dark, too. So, let's see. Where is it? That's not the one I was looking at. Oh, there's a slug. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, I'm gonna have to build something to stand on here. Let's get myself a ramp up. Pila, welcome back to the channel. That Like a Dragon Stardew Valley knockoff looks more fun. You think so? In Like a Dragon? Yeah, the map is beautiful in this game, no question about that. It felt like there was something... Yeah, there's something... I think there's something up on top of here, so we're gonna have to build our way up. Why don't we just start with a ladder and get as high as we can? Looks like right around here will work. Nope. Okay. Need to move it more like here. That'll get us up to near the top. And we can take a look around once we get up here. I'm going to need to go higher. And then from here, looks like even a little bit higher. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, we're almost at the level here. One more should do it, and then we can start building platforms out. Will that do the trick? I think that... No, not quite. That should get us there. Okay. Yeah, we're very close to whatever it is that we're looking for here. Looks like I could use a ramp to get the rest of the way up here. Looks like it's a yellow slug. Very nice. All right, this should be enough slugs for us for now. perfect. Sounded like there was something up here protecting it. I can't really see whatever it is in the dark. But I guess we should head back down. Now here's the tricky part. Can I get onto the ladder? There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we can get down. Okay. All right. So how much of this can I delete? All of it. Excellent. There might be a little chunk of ladder hanging in the sky, but what can I do about it, right? Let's go ahead and put down our crafting bench real quick. And we'll turn the slugs into... power shards. Okay, we got 6 power shards to work with. That's a goodly amount. Let's get back down to the canyon floor. And let's find ourselves some quartz and get started on that. So there should be, if I search for quartz, there should be some quartz down here. Huh. Okay, 1,000 meters this way. Let's look at the map. Okay, so it's pretty far out over here. Let's throw a map marker down. Just real temporarily. And we'll select something like ore stamps. Ore, yep. Select icon and put you at medium. We'll select your color as pink to represent quartz. And apply. Okay. So, if I head in that direction, we set it at medium, we're right on the border of it, but it should show up here. There we go. And if I go in, I can actually edit this. There we go, apply that. And once we're set up, we can remove it, or I can leave it there and just set it to a smaller radius for showing up on my mini-map. But we're going to have to get it over to the factory and up quite a ways. So I'm not sure if we want to... Not sure what the best way to get power down here and get the quartz up there would be. It's quite tall. So we'll need to build some kind of structure to lift it up. Oh, we got a spitter over here? Let's give you a quick one too. I like the passive mode quite a bit. I know it's like semi-cheating, but I like that they can't hurt me. So we haven't spent a lot of time in the desert canyon here. Also, it's super dark at the moment because it's in the middle of the night. We're pretty deep down. We'll grab any barrel nuts we find just to have them. We're headed in the right general direction for the quartz here. We should find a couple of nodes over here somewhere. A lot of poison over there. And a big boy. I think we'll leave him alone for now. Let's see. Where are we going? There's some... Is that sulfur, I think? We haven't actually picked any of this up. I can't remember whether I can mine this or not. Or rather, whether I can research this or not. But let me get a little bit of sulfur.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Okay, I can research sulfur. I thought deuterium was the only other thing I could research, but... Give me some protein. Thank you. I'll take yours as well. Okay, alright. Daylight is starting to come out, which is good. We have a sulfur node here. What is this? Is this copper? Yeah, that's copper ore. I don't need copper. We're quite a ways away from home base here. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to get all this quartz back to the base, but we'll figure it out somehow. One thing we could do is ship raw quartz via a road. We could build a tractor and a couple of truck stations, and we could ship the raw quartz that way, rather than building massive lines of conveyor belts. Okay, so the quartz now, it seems like, is a little bit higher up. Maybe? Yeah. It's up there. Okay. So that helps us out a little bit in that we don't have to raise it up quite as much as I thought. Let's see. A creature's in the way? Okay. That'll get me up there. Oh, we got poison up here. That's not great. They're kind of protecting the route, it looks like. Oh, and there's some deuterium there. I don't think I can get... Yeah, I can't get to that. We got to get up higher. So let me delete all this and recover those resources, and then we'll ladder up a little bit, I think. That looks doable. Maybe. Not sure I can... Oh, there we go. Okay. So is it on top of this spire? You could, but it would hurt. Yeah, exactly. Alright, looks like it's on top of this spire, maybe? Or... Yeah, it apparently is. Let's see if there's a way up at all. Or if I have to build. No, it looks like I have to build my way up. Okay, alright. Let's do this with a ladder again. That goes into the rock, so that's no good. Let's move it forward a little bit. That goes into the rock as well. That looks like it's just about right. Can I climb high enough? Ooh, not quite. Okay, I think we're here. I've gone a little bit too high. But maybe I'll just go over the top and jump forward. Okay, made it. Nice. All right. So, we've got our 2 impure quartz nodes. We found them. We've located them. Or at least there's one here. One impure quartz node. And there's another one over there. Okay. So, ideally, let's see. The space elevator's over there. We need to get this quartz up, kind of high. So we're going to need to build a connection between these two, a bridge. Let me tear this down a little bit, recover some of this. And let's see what we can do. So we'll definitely need a bridge over to there, for sure. Let me see if I can... What's the way to do this? That looks fine. And then we'll go... Looks like 2 will do it. And we can put 1 here. And then I don't know if I'll be able to have this here and still build the miner as well. But here's a nice land bridge to get across. Let me slaughter this guy for his protein. We do have a pathway that way, but the main base is pretty high up. Let's see. How high is it? Can't really tell. I feel like I should build a bridge over in this direction from the home base. Yeah, that seems like what I want to do, right? I want to build in this direction from home so that I have the height correct, and then I can figure out how much I need to lift. So I'm going to go ahead and respawn. And we're going to build a bridge over in that direction. So let me adjust the marker here to go far for now. Now we can see it. Okay, it's almost exactly due east. So yeah, let's just build ourselves a bridge over in that direction and see where we are in terms of height, verticality. And then we can route the quartz up. So let's just start going like this. Okay, this looks like it's gonna work. Oh, I do see a hard drive over there. That's interesting. And get the quartz up here. It's gonna be a long road. So we might turn this into a road and put a truck station over there. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a yellow power slug on that bridge. Yeah, there's power slugs everywhere around here. I can see them. They're on all these bridges. So there's one right there. And then there's a guy there. There's another guy there. I wonder if I shouldn't try to get down here. At least grab this yellow one. This looks feasible, right? Yeah, I can do this. All right, there's a yellow. Was there another one nearby? Hold on, let me go back up and take a look. I feel like there was. There's a guy over there, and then there's another one over on that bridge. There's a purple one there, too. You know what? I think it's fine for now. The quartz... Can I see the quartz from here? I can't tell. I can't remember exactly where it was. I don't think we're there yet. Okay. Let's retreat. And keep building our bridge. So eventually the marker on the HUD will move all the way to the right and we'll know we're close. It is quite a ways away, huh? Where am I? Yeah, we're not really there yet. Okay. I think maybe it does make sense to build a road to bring the raw quartz in. Maybe? Because I don't think I want to build all the way over here. So if we just take the raw material from here, we should be okay. I will go grab you. Is this right? I think this is right. Looks good. I should maybe head over to that, since I'm up here, maybe I should head over to that down pod and check that out a little bit. See what it's going to take to open it. Couldn't hurt, right? So from here, we can head over. And then down to the pod. Check it out. What kind of defenses does it have? Nothing really. Okay. I think we can just go straight down to the ground from here with some catwalks. Yep, looks good. Okay. So there's some crystal oscillators. That's a nice find. Some aluminum casing. Didn't have any of that before. Yep. Love these power pods. They're great. Lots of fun drops. Some heavy modular frames. What else we got? Some quick wire. Nice. Okay, so what's it going to take to open this? Oh, it's operational. We just get a free... Nice, we're done. Okay. Well, that was cool. Got some free resources and whatnot. Yeah, exploration pays off in this game. You find slugs, you find power pods, you find all kinds of good stuff if you take the time to investigate. Okay, we're almost... Okay, there's the quartz, rather. There's our two chunks of quartz. And there's another blue power slug, so I'll go grab that. We're right on target here to pull these things up and then have this be a road that we use to bring the raw quartz back. So we can route power along this, we can turn it into asphalt, we can set up some truck stations, and we can have miners over here from both of these impure nodes, which we can overclock with the slugs we found, and we can turn it into raw quartz that gets shipped back. Go grab this slug real quick. All right, so I haven't actually unlocked trucks yet, or the tractor rather. But this can be the start of something useful. Let's bring this over. We're gonna have to lift up the raw material. So we should honestly, the truck station should be somewhere between them, or a little bit further this way anyway. Let's see. Okay, so the quartz is right there. We'll lift it up. We'll have like a truck station somewhere around here. 4x4 seems good. I'm not quite sure about that, but we'll have 4x4. So we'll have a truck station here, and then we'll start building the road all the way back. We'll bring power over here. And we'll see what's involved in unlocking the truck station. Now, I need to remember, can I already do asphalt or not? Fix-it factory swatch, project assembly swatch, fix-it foundation swatch, and pipeline swatch. Materials, here we go. Fix-it foundation. Okay, so I need to unlock asphalt if I want to color this, right? One other thing we are going to need is a path down. So let me get something like that set up. Let's get a catwalk corner here. And then some catwalk stairs going down. Okay, looks good. So we have a way back up to our road. And this is a little bit... There's a weird blockage there. Let's put a ramp at the bottom, maybe? It has a different... Yeah. The ramp has a different verticality than the stairs, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. But we can get down and get off cleanly here. Get over here, have access to this. Okay. I guess we can mine this raw quartz. That's fine. So we've got access to our 2 locations for the quartz. And we're starting to build the infrastructure necessary to transport it back home. I need to build the rest of this road. And then we need to check and see if I can buy access to the asphalt material, because I would like that, I think. Let's build a second side of the road back. So the truck, we'll lift up the raw quartz, we'll put it into a truck station, the truck will come pick it up, it'll ship it over here somewhere, and then from there we can start automating how to use it. I prefer 2 wide roads even for a single truck, like a single tractor just making one trip. Just because in the past I've had problems where trucks will fall off the edges of things, and I really don't want that. So as long as I record the route in the middle of the road, it shouldn't ever fall off. And that's why I prefer a 2 wide road. I'm burning through a lot of metal plates here, so we'll need to re-up when we get home. That's okay. We can make that work. This is another reason I want to unlock blueprints, is just being able to build these types of things a lot more quickly. Like, I can put down a 2x6 or 2x8 road, I think, that's already materialized as asphalt once I unlock the blueprints. And I'm not going to go hard on, like, the aesthetics like I did in my very first blueprints video. I'm not worried about making everything look gorgeous. I want to play through the game. I want to get to tier 9 and finish the game and see the credits roll. I want to see what the whole story is. So this playthrough, at least, is purely functional. Not worried about too much else. Alright, there's our road connected up. We probably want to fill in some more of this space over here. But I'm out of materials. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's see. I should have plenty of materials, that's for sure. Let's head over to Research Town and see what we can do. Is there anything new? Alien megafauna, no. Tech, no. Mycelia, no. Quartz. What does this require? Raw quartz. Didn't I pick some up? I guess I got 13. And this requires 20 as well. All right. Over at the crafting bench, we can craft some protein and some power shards. Looks good. We can drop some things off. I don't need the protein with me. I don't need... Oh, wait, we got sulfur and a hard drive. But I don't need quick wire, heavy modular frames. I don't need aluminum casing. I can store the barrel nuts. What else did we pick up that was new? The crystal oscillators. I think we're good here. What about the sulfur? It said I could research the sulfur, I think. Sulfur, yeah, okay.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Okay. So we can get black powder if we find... We have access to coal and we can find more sulfur. So we can get black powder. And then from there we can get the Nobelisk detonator with steel. And yeah. We have some of those encased industrial beams. So if we can get black powder, we can also get this hand equipment slot. And then experimental power generation. That's interesting. I actually have the ingredients for whatever this unlocks. So we might want to pick up a little bit more sulfur as well. Okay, let's do a hard drive. And then we're going to need more concrete. We're going to need more metal plates. All that good stuff. Okay, looks good. We can build a awesome shop real quick. And let's see if I can get my... Can I get asphalt? Yes. Oh, I have to go get my coupons. All right. I think I have some coupons stored away. What do I need? 4? Oh, I only have 3. Do I have anything left in the awesome sink here? 2. Perfect. Okay. I have just enough. Yes. Okay. Here we go. It does cost concrete to build, I guess, but such is life. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to look at is unlocking vehicular transport. We're going to need... Yeah, we have everything available here. Let's put these items in and unlock this.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Okay, looks good, looks good. Could use some rotors, I think. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna head back. Somewhere over here, we're gonna have a truck station to accept the raw quartz. But the other thing we need... I think we leave that as is for now. The other thing we're going to need is power, so we can route power along as we're turning everything into asphalt. Let's fill some of this in. So you're the store stuff and make factories for personal stuff kind of guy. You just steal from your lines. Yeah, I stuff that I don't have automated, I'll put into storage, like a box, until I need it. Like stuff for research, stuff that I find ahead of time, I'll often do that way. All right, let's get some power over here. I think we need to add a second pole here because we don't have the other type of pole unlocked yet. Yeah, this is going to be fine. We'll bring this over here. So if I go to asphalt, right? Oh, that's actually quite quick to color everything in. That's fine. We can start turning this into a road. Is that in the middle? I guess that's what it can do. For now. All right, let's connect up the power. It is a long way here. But once we get the quartz online, we'll be able to get the blade runners, and that's going to be fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to those. Let's see how far we can go here. Right up to about here. I do think making the tractor makes the most sense for this. I don't think I want to build this many, like, there were this length of Mark 1 conveyor belts or Mark 2 conveyor belts or whatever. Blade runners and zip lines are your favorite. I forgot about zip lines, to be honest. I forgot they existed. Yeah, those are pretty fun. Especially later once you unlock that weird thing that lets you kind of like hop between them and get your momentum going. And it costs a lot of concrete just to paint these things. Now, the one other problem I have is powering the truck, because you need to like feed in some sort of fuel, right? I guess that'll work. So we're gonna have to find something to power the truck at the station over here. I hope there's some coal or something nearby. I think coal's the only thing I know of that's an infinite resource that we can actually use right now. Come on, there it is. Can't quite get all the way, huh? Okay. So if I was going to build a truck station here, right? How does this work? I'm trying to remember. So like, I might need a little bit more space than this. Let me real quick throw down an observation tower so I can look and see what I'm doing. Where's that? Organization? Yeah. I'm trying. It's been a year and a half since I played Satisfactory last, so I've sort of forgotten bits and pieces. If I build a truck station, I need to be able to drive into that location and then load. Well, here I'll be loading, and we need to be able to refuel as well. So it looks like I need like maybe a little bit more space here. Like this way. Just a little bit should be fine. And then we go ahead and grab the truck station and place it like in the center like this. Right? Maybe even forward a little bit. And then I need the ability to drive past it and turn around.
Fix-It reminds you to drive vehicles accurately through a truck station's dock area while recording a path. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
Man, she is salty right now. All right, so we drive up, we fill up, and then we turn around. So I probably need a little bit more turning space. Let's go ahead and get me like a little bit more space to turn around and get set up to go back along the road, along the path. And then we are gonna need some kind of fuel here, right? So we've got doesn't have any power. I can't quite remember. So I think that's fuel in, right? That's where the fuel goes in. And then this is for material that's going to be loaded onto the truck. And this would be the material coming off the truck. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's go ahead and get you over there. And let's get somewhere over here so we can get the power down to the miners. And then we can also connect you. Well, I guess we can connect you up there. Well, no, this is fine. We'll take this one. Okay. So we're gonna need fuel in here and then quartz coming in as well. Let's head down and set up our miners. Actually, what we can do first is... So the quartz is going to come in here. Let's go into logistics. Let's place our floor hole lift. Right? And then we want 120... We want 120 quartz per minute coming up. Right? I think that's right. Yeah. So we're now going to want to bring this down and then connect it up down below somehow. Not sure. Probably this direction? Yeah, okay. We'll get that as low as we can. not going to be quite low enough, but we can connect up to it and get another one. So that'll be where the quartz goes up. Now, where is... Okay, well, let's do the quartz miners first, shall we? Coal works. Yeah, I know coal can power... excuse me. I know coal can power the trucks, but it's a question of if there's any nearby. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Let's get started with the miners down here. All right, so I'm gonna want 2 portable miners. Okay, there's that. With the miners in place, we're going to want to route it up into that thingamajig. So we'll have to figure out how that's going to work. Let's place a miner down here. So we only have miner mark 1 at the moment. And we're going to want to head over towards the ramp, I think. I don't know. I guess that's fine. Let's go ahead and bring a power pole down here. If I can. I don't know if it'll reach that far down. How far can you go? Yeah, you can't quite go far enough for that, huh? We're gonna need a little space here for you. Okay. So I want you to mine 60 per minute, and I think you're only going to get 30 because it's an impure node. So we're going to overclock you to 200%. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. All right. There's 60 per minute from you. Come over here and get the next miner set up and figure out how we're connecting to... Let's see. Looks like we need to go out this way a little bit. Okay. I think that's close enough. Let's get another Mark II lift attached to that. And we'll bring it down like this. Looks like... Yeah, that's the height we want it at, and then we want to move these over by 1. Okay, that looks like that's going to be fine. So, let's get the miner down. Now we do need to join up the other miner, so it can't come directly here. It's got to hit a merger first. We'll go to production, grab a miner. Okay, so we can bring it this way. Oh, I've got a FaceTime call from my mom. Hang on 1 second. Hi, Mom. Can I call... Mom? Hello? Mom? What are you... What's going on? Are you driving? Hello? Alright, well... Something... That was weird. I just saw a black screen. I think... And, like, there was no sound. She didn't say hello. I think she was just, I think she was driving and, like, accidentally dialed me? I'm not sure. We do need 40 raw quartz for research, so let me get a little bit of this going. There we go. Now, how do I want to manage... Yeah, let's bring that over here, and let's do... Let's do kind of a... Well, interestingly enough, I'm off by one somehow. I guess we'll get one more here. Right? And then we'll put down a merger. That'll work. We'll put down a merger here. So the merger goes here with its output heading in this direction. Is that nice and centered? Yep. No, not quite. There we go. That looks right. Okay. Let's build a Mark 1 plate from here, because this will be carrying 60. That'll go into that, right? And then we'll come down and grab a plate from over here. Why don't we just make it easy on ourselves and build this out in the right direction? Is that good? Not quite. Well, all right. Okay, so we'll go invalid placement. Ah, because of you, huh? Joss mom reveal. Yeah. Well, so when I'm streaming, I put myself on do not disturb, but I have an exception for my mom in case she needs to get a hold of me. So usually I don't get phone calls during streams, but every once in a while I will, and it'll be from her. And in this case, it was one of those unfortunate situations where she wasn't actually calling me. There we go. Okay. So that should be nice and centered. Yep. Okay. We can bring it over this way. Looks like that's about as far as we can go. Let's bring it over to the ramp. Bring it up the ramp. And bring it over to the merger. Okay. So then from here, now we build our Mark II that goes over there. And now we should have quartz going up to the truck station, right? Looks good. Okay. We do need a little bit more power here. So let's get a power line. And we need to overclock this bad boy. 200%. Okay. $60 per minute. Okay, so we got $60 per minute coming out here. Got $60 per minute coming along here. So we've got raw quartz. It's going up to the truck station. That's a good start. How did I get down? From the ramp. Yes. Okay. So the next thing we need is we need some... Oh, look at that. A yellow power slug. I've just noticed it, so I'm going to grab it real quick. I don't want the stairs. I don't want the ramp. I want the stairs. Get you, Mr. Yellow Power Slug. Very nice. Okay. Why don't I quickly turn that into some power shards. Very nice. Okay. All right, so let's get back up to the... Well, no, I can't go back up just yet. I need to find the nearest source of coal, because we got to feed that in to power the truck. So let me go ahead and look for that. Just need the closest one nearby. Oh, it seems like there's nothing very close. Oh boy, yeah. There's some coal down there. There's one node over here, which might be the one I go for since it's isolated. There's a normal node here. Okay, routing that is going to be tough. Is there some other power source I can use? I mean, there's oil, right? But I don't think I have access to that yet. And I don't think you can just feed oil directly in. You know what I could do? I could use solid biofuel. Yikes. The problem with the solid biofuel is I have to keep refilling it to get it to work. I'd rather have an infinite source. That's a long way to run a line, too. All right. Coal. Also, the quartz now we can remove. We're done with this. So if I go towards that coal, I'm going to have to belt it all the way over here, and I'm going to have to bring power and set up a miner and everything. It's kind of a giant hassle. I'm not sure I want to do it. Like, I don't have a choice, though, if I want a truck station. The alternative is to run this quartz via a big-ass... Like, to get rid of the truck station idea entirely and just route it via belts, which I could do. It might honestly be easier in the long run. I'm not sure. What do you think, No? Like, it's a long way to go for coal. It's too bad you can't use electricity to charge them up. I mean, if I brought the coal here, only a teeny tiny portion of it would be used. So I could actually set up... Nah, that doesn't work either. I mean, I would end up routing the additional coal around. How far is the nearest node? So, well, where'd it go? Oh, did I not apply it? It's kind of far. Yeah, it's all the way down here. So it's almost as far... It's actually farther from me than I am from the hub. So it sort of doesn't make sense to go get this coal to use for the truck station. I think I gotta abandon the idea of the truck station for now and just route the quartz directly, because... I don't... I mean, I could go get some coal over here and power the truck on the other side. Maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe that's the way to do it. So I power the truck from the other direction, from the home. Because, like, it's a lot closer to get one of these coal nodes up here. And then this is my hub, so if I have multiple truck lines, I can reuse it. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. Okay. Maybe we'll think about it that way. So one of those coal nodes over in the Rocky Desert, instead of becoming a power plant, we'll use it we'll use it for local coal resources at the hub, which will probably involve like making steel and also powering my truck stop for now. All right, that can work. I think that can work. Which means for now I don't really need this on the map. Let's remove that marker. Yeah, that's a better plan. All right, so we got 120 quartz per minute coming up into this station. At the other end, we'll need to provide some coal power, and we'll need to send a truck out here to grab this. Okay. I can do that. Once we get the quartz over there, setting up, automating a couple of production lines for the silica and the quartz crystals, that's trivial. And as soon as we have that done, it's totally... We have the Blade Runners. So, like, I'm on track to get the Blade Runners and have silica and quartz crystals automated, as well as having some coal available at my hub for production of steel and powering trucks. So, okay, not a terrible idea, not bad, right? That's actually very pretty. Let me see if I can take a screenshot here. I like that quite a bit. So I think we've got our plan. Back at this end, I'm going to need another truck station, and then we're going to have to route the coal to it. And then once we've got that, we can start bringing the quartz back, right? Or in future steel production. Yeah. So this is my hub, and there's some coal right here. I had been planning to use it for power, but it seems like one of the nodes we're going to use for something else. So we may end up going elsewhere to make power from like that single coal node by itself. Maybe that becomes another power plant, you know? There is a blue power slug right there. It's a long way back. So I think what we do here is we build the other end of the truck station. I didn't realize I don't remember there being another galaxy up in the sky. There were planets before, but is that galaxy new for 1.0? I don't remember that. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I drive along this road. I come in here. I make a right into the station. I think that's actually wrong. I think what we want is this. And then we place the truck station here. Like so. So we drive in. We make a right. Well, maybe I do need a little bit more over there. Make a right, unload. Then I turn around. Right? Drive back. I might actually need this as well. Yeah, drive in, unload, turn around, drive back, repeat the loop, right? That would be the ideal. Okay. So we'll need to get coal into this, and once we have coal in this, then we can build our truck. Well, I guess I can build my truck right now. Or tractor, rather. Tractor's gonna start there and make its journey.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Of course it is. So there's the first vehicle in the game, the tractor. It's not super fast, and you have to provide it with fuel. But it comes with a portable crafting bench, and where's the fuel thing? I guess I have it backwards right now. Vehicle store. Oh, yeah, here's fuel. So, like, if you put fuel in like this, then you can drive it around. So it's not super fast, but it gets the job done, right? It's definitely faster than walking. That's for sure. Doesn't have a great turning radius. And this is why I built my road too wide. It's like, it's not the most reliable vehicle. But, you know, 70 kilometers per hour isn't bad. So the idea would be you would turn in here, right? You'd load cargo, or unload in this case, and then you'd turn around and start your run all over again. So, like, this would be my starting point, I guess, somewhere like this. All right. We'll want to fill this up with coal later. We need to configure you to be unload, because we're going to be unloading quartz here. And then we'll figure out, we got to get coal into you and quartz out of you. And I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work for right now. But it's a good start, right? We got our road, we got our 2 stations, everything's powered on. We've got the miners set up. We've got the lines over there. So all we got to figure out how to do is get coal over here and then use the quartz that's output and turn it into crystals and the other thing. What is it? It's silica? The other benefit of that is once we have crystals and silica, we will also be able to make signs for our mall. I did pick up some quartz, some raw quartz, so let's research the 2 things we need to research. I'm very excited to have the Blade Runners. I'm looking forward to having them. Hard drive scan completed. Okay. What do we have here? An alternate recipe for the copper sheet. 3 copper ingots and 3 water. For 22.5 per minute. That's not bad. An alternate recipe for the bolted frame. This is the modular frame. I remember in previous run-throughs, I've liked anything that uses water instead of resources because its water is infinite and widely available, whereas resource nodes, particularly pure nodes, are hard to come by. So I do remember liking anything that used water as an alternate, but we're not going to be into making this at scale with water for a long time. I think the bolted frame might be a better choice here. Just an alternate way to get... We can get 5 per minute instead of... I don't know what it is, 2 or 4 or something. I think I'll take the bolted frame. And then we should have some quartz research we can do now.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
So we have access to a different rebar for the gun. We have access to the crystal oscillator, which we'll need later. And we can do this now as well.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
So once we get silica up and running, we get 6 inventory slots and the Blade Runners, and we're very close to being there right now, which is exciting. All right. That's an hour and 15. I'm going to take a break here. We'll come back and continue this particular part of the playthrough in another stream a little bit later. But no, I want to thank you for being here, Pilachu. Thank you for stopping by as well. And to any of you watching the VOD in the future, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll be back later today with more Satisfactory. Until then, as always, take care. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.